Welcome, dear students. In today's lecture, we will see about the pi filter. In this block circuit diagram, you can see at the input side we receive input from rectifier, and in this circuit diagram we have added two capacitors, one inductor, and at the output side of this diagram is load resistor. Because of this combination, always say to this is a CLC filter or pi filter. First, let us see about what is pi filter. Electronic filter is signal processing filter, and these are available in electrical circuit forms. The main function of a filter is to allow the DC component of the load of the filter and blocks the AC component of the output of the rectifier. Therefore, the filter circuit output will be a stable DC voltage. The designing of a filter circuit can be done using basic electronic components like resistors, capacitors, and inductors. The inductor includes a property like it permits only DC signals as well as blocks AC. Similarly, the property of the capacitor is to block the DC signals and supply AC signals. Basically, the electronic filter removes unnecessary frequency components from the signal which have apply and improves require ones like active passive, analog digital, linear non-linear type filter circuits. There are some important like inductor filter, pi filter, capacitor filter, and combination of inductor capacitor filter, that is LC filter. Then next point is what is pi filter. Pi filter is one kind of filter which has a two port, three terminals, blocks including three elements, where each element includes two terminals. The first element is connected across input to ground terminal. Second terminal are connected across terminals from input to output, and the third element is connected across terminals from output to ground. The model of the circuit will be like pi symbol. The element used in the circuit are capacitor and one inductor. The importance of a filter is to attain a ripple free DC voltage. Basically, filters are efficient while eliminating AC ripples from the rectifier's output voltage. However, the pi filter is efficient more while eliminating ripples because it includes an additional capacitor on the output on the input area of the circuit. Then pi filter circuit or design part. Pi filter circuit design is shown in front of you. You can also see this diagram. This circuit is designed with two filter capacitors, namely C1 and C2, and choke mentioned with L. These three components are arranged in the form of Greek letter pi. This is the reason that the circuit is named as a pi filter. Here C1 is connected across the output of the rectifier. L is connected in series and C2 is connected across the load. Simply one section of the filter is shown, however, in numerous equal sections are frequently utilized to progress the smoothing act. As C1 comes first, looking from the rectifier side, the pi type filter behaves in a very similar way as the capacitor input filter. Are all of these advantages and disadvantages of capacitor input filter are all applicable to this pi type filter as well. A pi type filter can be considered as a combination of L and C filters as shown in front of your diagram. This improves the effectiveness of the pi type filter as far as filtering of ripple is connected. Or you can say the filtering of ripple is consider this factor with this. Due to the use of three filtering elements, C1 means the capacitor 1, then inductor that is mentioned in capital L, and C2 is the capacitor 2. The ripple factor of the pi type filter is very low as compared to the other filters. The capacitor C1 and C2 provides a low reactance path for the ripple, whereas the series inductor L provides a high reactance to the AC ripples. The combined effect of this is the reduction in ripple and the reduction and the improvement in the output waveforms. This rectifier output is applied across the input terminal of the filter like 1 and 2. The filtering act of these three components in the filter circuit, as like the you can say the first, let us say about the first filter capacitor C1. Now this C1 is provides small reactance towards AC component of rectifier output, as it gives unlimited reactance towards the DC components. So capacitor C1 avoids a considerable amount of AC component, whereas the DC component maintains its journey towards the choke L means the capital L. The choke L provides approximately zero reactance to the DC components and high reactance to the AC components. Therefore, it permits the DC component to supply through it, whereas the unbiased AC component can be blocked. The second filter, capacitor C2, avoids the AC, the component which the choke has unsuccessful to block. Thus, simply DC component shows across the load. Then the characteristics of pi filter. You can see the characteristics of pi filter are to produce a high output voltage on a small current drains. In these filters, the main filtering acts can be achieved through the output on C1 input. The remaining AC ripples are filtered through a second capacitor and inductor coil. The high voltage can be attained at the output of the filter because the whole input voltage comes into view across the input of the C1 capacitor. The voltage drop across the C2 capacitor and choke coils is very small. Therefore, this is the main benefits of pi capacitor, as it offers a high voltage gain. However, additionally to the high output voltage, the pi filter's voltage regulation is extremely poor. This is due to the decreased output voltage by the increase in the flow of current throughout the load. In that diagram, you can see the two figures in front of you. One is the circuit diagram of pi filter and second one is the output waveform with the filter and rectifier combinations. Now in this diagram you can see detailed waveform of filter output waveform, how it is improved as compared with the rectifier output, and you can see from this diagram the efficiency of the rectifier output as compared with the rectifier. So this is the benefit of the CLC filter. Now again we have discussed about the basics of the filter circuit, and again we will discuss about the inductor filter, capacitor filter, LC filter, and at the last the pi filter again. So the filter circuits is used to remove the AC components or filter them output in a rectifier circuit. A filter circuit is device to remove the AC components of the rectifier output but allow the DC components to reach the load. A filter circuit is a general combination of inductor L and capacitor C called as a LC filter circuit. Capacitor allow AC only and inductor allow DC only to pass. So as suitable L and C networks can effectively filter out the AC components from the rectifier wave. Filter circuit consists of passive circuit elements like inductors, capacitor, resistors, and their combinations. The filter action depends upon the electrical properties of these circuit elements. For example, an inductor allows the DC to pass through it, but it blocks AC. On the other hand, a capacitor allows the AC to pass through it, but it blocks the DC. Some of the important filters are inductor filter, capacitor filter, LC filter, and pi filter. Now in inductor filter, this type of filter is also called as choke filter. It consists of inductor L, which is inserted between the rectifier and the load resistor RL. The rectifier consists AC components as well as DC components. When the output passes through the inductor, it offers a high resistance to the AC component and no resistance to DC components. Therefore, AC components of the rectifier output is blocked only and block this, and the only DC components reach at the load. Next is capacitor filter. In this type of filter, it is connected across the load during the rise of voltage cycle. It gets charged and this charge is supplied to the load during the fall in the voltage cycle. This process is repeated for each cycle and thus the ripple is reduces across the load. It's shown their characteristics because of its low cost, small size, less weight, and good characteristic, useful for load up to 50 milliampere in a transistor radio battery eliminators. Now the combination of LC filter. In the inductor filter, the ripple factor is directly proportional to the load resistance. On the other hand, in a capacitor filter, it is varying inversely with the load resistance. Hence, if we combine the inductor filter with the capacitor, the ripple capacitor will become almost independent of the load filter. It is also known as inductor input filter, choke input filter, L input or LC section. In this circuit, a choke is connected in series with the load. It offers a high resistance to the AC components and allow DC component to flow through the load. The capacitor across the load is connected in parallel, which filter out any AC component flowing through the choke. In this way the ripples are rectified and a smooth DC is provided through the load. Now last one is the CLC or pi filter. This is already we have discussed. Now again see some points about this. This diagram is shown in front of you with the combination of CLC, 2 capacitors and 1 inductor. It consists of 1 inductor and 2 capacitors connected across its each end. The 3 components are arranged in shape of Greek letter pi. That's why it is called a pi filter also. It is also. Then the next point is the input capacitor C1 is selected to offers a very low reactance to ripple frequency. Hence major parts of filtering is done by C1. Most of the remaining ripples are removed by the combining action of L and C2. These circuits gives much better filter than LC filter. However, C1 is still directly connected across the supply and would needs high pulse of current if load current is large. This filter is used for the low current equipments. So this is about, we have discussed about the pi filter, and in the waveform you can see there are the two characteristics shown in the graph: rectifier output and the filter output waveform shown in the figure number 2 in front of you. Now some advantages and disadvantages of this pi filter. Like, in advantages, there is the output voltage is high, then ripple factor is low, and the peaks inverse voltage, that is PIV, is high. And some disadvantages of pi filter includes the voltage regulation is poor. Then because of this combination the circuit is large. Then it have more weight compared to other circuits of other type, with other type of filters. Because of these combinations it is expensive. So these are the some disadvantages or some advantages. Now application of pi filter. The application of pi filter mainly includes communication devices to the extract signal after modulation. This filter is mainly used for attenuating noise within signal as well as power lines. In communication, the signal can be changed into several high frequencies, whereas on the receiver end, these filters are applicable for demodulating the exact frequency range. Thus, this is all about the overview of the pi filter. This is a filter circuit is used to eliminate the AC components within a rectifier circuit, but this circuit permits the DC components to get to the load. This circuit can be built with the passive components like resistor, capacitor and inductors. The act of the filter mainly depends on the electrical properties of components. In the circuit, an inductor blocks DC and allow AC to flow through it, whereas the capacitor blocks DC and allow AC. So this is about the pi filter or the combination of CLC filter we have seen today. Now draw this circuit diagram and waveform carefully in your notebook.